Hello, this is going to be a quick trade review on the QQQs that I took on the 18th of June. I had my two levels mapped out like I always do, which is the pre-market high and then the prior day high too, as indicated on this chart here. What I was sort of looking for in this trade was a short move to the downside, and I'd seen that off the open there was some resistance off this pre-market, and as it started to break the prior day high too, I took a trade on the QQQs for a short move to the downside. So as soon as it broke this level, actually I think I may have got in right off the wick. I'll need to show my trade so you can see, and I got a quick move to the downside just off the open. Quite an aggressive trade, a little bit of a risk there involved, but you know, there was some resistance here the prior day and then pre-market, and we had two instances here of the level touched, and also in the pre-market you know, we had a rejection right off the open. So I thought, you know, maybe there's some moves to the downside that I can capture there, and that's exactly what happened. I'll just grab the trade now so you can see. And here we have the two levels, which is the prior day high, pre-market high. And as it broke the prior day high, and I took, I believe it was the 735 puts, two of them. Once again, a little bit of a risk, but I felt this was looking like a kind of a strong push to the downside, you know, below the 90 EMA and the VWAP. And it moved quite aggressively actually. My stop loss would have been prior day high for this trade. Did start to reverse, but then got more movement to the downside here. And I was just looking for a quick move. I just wanted this to, you know, maybe create a low of day, or just, you know, capture maybe 20-25% of the move. Speed up a little bit. You can see I actually got out quite early as this candle filled. I was up around 20%. Once again, I probably should have held this a little bit longer actually, because it did end up going further down. I just was careful of a bounce, and this can usually happen off the open. You know, it's very volatile, but here's the bigger move that I should have captured. I would have been up probably $1 on the contracts there. It's a bit unfortunate, but I was only in this for a very, very short term. Wasn't trying to risk or overstay my welcome here. Yeah, just a quick move to the downside. It did end up reversing and breaking both levels later on in the day, but that's just a quick move on QQQs.